Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel that covers the topic of missing and or murdered individuals from the state of Maryland. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified when the next cases are released. Any updates to cases will be pinned in the comments section of each video. 26-year-old second grade teacher Neshante Davis had a 2-year-old daughter, Chloe, with Darren Boswell Johnson. In November 2015, Neshante took Darren to court for child support of Chloe. Between November and early February, Darren was researching ways to get the child support payment stopped and had just received a wage garnishment letter for the child support. On February 2nd, 2016, in the 7 a.m. hour in Fort Washington, Maryland, Neshante and Chloe were leaving for school and daycare when she was confronted by Darren about the child support. He demanded that she drop the order, which was for $600 a month. When she ignored him and kept walking to her car, he followed. As Neshante was putting Chloe into her car seat, Darren shot Neshante in the back and Chloe twice in the head. They did not survive their injuries. When Darren was interviewed by police, he confessed to killing them. He was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and use of a gun in a violent crime. He was found guilty on April 3, 2018, and sentenced to life plus 20 years for the gun charge. In March 2026, he appealed his sentence. On November 15, 2024, in Baltimore, Maryland, a neighbor of 64-year-old Joyce Gaskins noticed Joyce's son, 25-year-old A.J. Wiggins, acting weird. She also realized that she hadn't seen Joyce in days. The neighbor found Wiggins in her car and where he had asked for a ride. She told him to ask his mom Joyce for the ride. The neighbor helped A.J. get into the apartment and followed him to a bedroom where she found Joyce on the floor. She ran out and called 911. When officers arrived, they found A.J. Wiggins lying on the bed next to his mom, who was still on the floor. They asked him to leave multiple times and had to physically remove him from the room. Officers tried to get him to talk about his mom without results. Wiggins had in his possession 2 prescriptions that were in his mother's name. Police took him in for an official interview, but they couldn't understand his speech, so they took him to the hospital for a psychiatric evaluation. At the hospital, A.J. Wiggins told medical staff that he had killed his mother and put the pills in her mouth to make it look like an overdose. The medical examiner indeed found undissolved pills in Joyce Gaskins' mouth, the ones that were in A.J.'s possession. Also found was neck bruising and eye hemorrhaging, leading the medical examiner to rule the cause of death as being homicide by strangulation. A.J. Wiggins was charged with first and second degree murder and first and second degree assault. On April 8, 2026, A.J. Wiggins was ruled incompetent to stand trial. The court will follow his progress, and if he ever does become competent, I will add a pinned comment to this video in the comment section below. Thank you for joining me this week. If there's a Maryland's Missing or Murder case you'd like to see on this channel, email me at marylandsmissing@gmail.com. My ex account is Maryland's M&M. My account on Facebook is Maryland's Missing and the Murdered. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Sources will be listed in the outro. I'll see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.